Well, hello, welcome back. I'm Linda and this is Linda's Pretty Press-Ons, and today I have a special guest. This is Pearl. Say hello, Pearly girl. Pearly girl. Can you see her? Pearl is the newest member of our little furry family, and she's going to be my little spotlight member for my new little series on Linda's Pretty Press-Ons, and it's going to be called Cat Chat. And I'm going to talk to you about all the little kitties in our little kitty family that we have about 15 of. Pearl's going to start us off because she is our latest addition. Right, Pearly girl? I'd say she's probably about 5 months. She has not been fixed yet, so I'm going to tell you the story about how we acquired her and another cat that we have that I'll pop up a picture of her somewhere in the video, but you won't personally see her because she's still, even though she's probably been here about 8 months, her name is Lily. And she's still a little feral. We can't really pet her or anything like that. She comes out to eat and basically kind of like lives under the bed, but she's fine. She hangs out with the other cats and stuff. So today's cat chat is going to be about Pearl and Lily. So if you want to hang out and make a nail set based on Pearl and Lily, stay tuned. Okie dokie, I'm back. I had to put Pearl in the other room because, as you are fully aware, no cats allowed. They're only allowed when, I'm introducing them. So, what I did was, so Pearl is a tuxedo, and you're gonna see that Lily is all black. And Pearl is one of, I think we have 3 other tuxedos, so 4. We have 4 in total tuxedos. So it'll be Pearl, Sheeny, Gibby, and Alice. 4 tuxedos. So that's a lot. So what I did was, let me put my glasses on. I took out these charms here are, the glare, hold on. So these charms are all, like black and white. Maybe this way is better. So there's some bows in there. Let me open it. Make sure I'm opening it the right way. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. So, as you can see, there are, I don't know what those are. I think those are like snakes or dragons or something, but there's a couple of black and white charms that we can use out of here. I thought that was cute, so I'll leave that to the side. And of course, some pearls for my Pearly girl. And these cats look like they're scared out of their mind, and so does Lily. You'll see. So do these. Like, that's Lily right there. So, and then, like, that looks like Lily. I'm sorry, that looks like Pearl. That also looks like my cat Sheen, too. She's an outdoor cat. And we got these guys. And some of these. So I figured we could just kind of play around and see where the design takes us. So let me get the tips together while I tell you about, well, I can't give you, I can't tell you Pearl's story without telling you about Lily first. I have to tell you about Lily first. So my husband was in, okay, so he feeds, I guess I got to go back to the beginning of time. So he started feeding these colonies in Brooklyn, where he has one of his dialysis centers. There's an abandoned house there that's been abandoned for, I don't know, a long time, but the family that owns the house doesn't mind that he feeds the colony of cats that I guess kind of took residence over in the house. So we actually have a bunch of cats that are from that area. So for future, reference, there's going to be a lot of talk of this house and the Brooklyn colony, but I digress. So anyway, so one day he was there and he saw this black cat that looked a heck of a lot like my cat, who was like my soulmate cat. His name was Curtis. And again, if I can pop up some pictures of the cats that are no longer with us that I speak of, I'm going to try my best. So my husband thought that he was going to do a good thing by getting this kitten off the street. Not for us. One second. Give me one moment. I'm just going to pull the tips out and then I'll continue. Okay, I'm back. And I realized too that I didn't even have polishes out. I didn't even have polishes out. I had like embellishments and stuff, but no polish. So we're going to use candy today. So I have black, white, and like this, what looks like a jelly gray. It's actually really pretty. So we'll see where that goes. But obviously my babies are black and white. So I'm going to just take the little nubbies off the tips while we continue the story. So he found Lily in Brooklyn. So what he did was he reached out on the forum on Facebook that he speaks with people about adopting, or if anybody knows of anybody that can help him with taking these cats off the streets, whatever. There's like a community of everybody that deals with ferals and fostering and shelters and things like that. So there was this woman who reached out to my husband and said that she would be more than willing to take Lily. Let me just zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm too far. Ooh, okay. That would be more than willing to take Lily. That's too. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to bear with me while I work on my watch. That would be more than willing to take Lily, but after she was fixed. So he was like, oh, of course, no problem. That's what we do anyway. Because we were like the trap, neuter, release type situation. But trap, neuter, release. My husband never wants to release. He always wants to make sure that these cats have a place to go. So, which is fine. It's just that, like, it's very hard. My house is getting full. So with that being said, we need to try to find homes for these beautiful creatures. So this woman says, yes, I'll take Lily. So we keep her. Well, my room, before it was my room, and after it was his office, it was like a little nursery type holding place. So anytime we would get a feral in that would have to be fixed, and especially the females, because they need time to recuperate a little bit before they went on to their next step, their next home, they would come back here and like, I don't know, be here for like a week or whatever. So Lily was here and then went off to this lady's house. Sorry. this watch is going to be the death of me. Went on to this lady's house. There we go. And my husband said from the very beginning of walking in, he had a bad feeling that it wasn't going to work out. But he said he was going to, just let it go, let it play out and see what's going to happen. Within a week, the woman called my husband and said, I don't know what's going on, but this cat won't come out from under the bed. I don't know if she's eating or not. Now, I mean, you have to give it some time. I don't know why people think that it's just going to be a week and these cats are just going to become automatically acclimated to, you know, your home. So, you know, she won't come out from under the bed. I don't know if she's eating or not. She's not getting along with my cats, and I'm putting her out. I'm putting her out on the street. So my husband's like, you can't do that. I'm going to come in and get her. So I said to him, yeah, you have to go get her. So, you know, immediately as soon as I saw her, I was like, she looked just like my Curtis, and I can't let anybody take her now that she's here at my house. So we're just going to keep her. What's another cat? Like, that's how I feel sometimes. Like, what's another cat, right? So now we have Lily. Now, backstory on the names of these cats. I love animals that have human names. So all of my cats are going to mostly have human names anyway. So, and my females have like names of TV like wives and mothers. So I have Lucy and Ethel from I Love Lucy. And I have Alice and Trixie from The Honeymooners. So I was trying to think of, well, she's black, and what's another name for another cat? And then I was like, oh, Lily. So my husband's like, who's Lily? And I was like, Lily Munster. So I have Lily from the Munsters. So fast forward, probably, I think actually, to be honest with you, I think Lily's here for a year. My husband says he gets a call. He calls me up and he's frantic and he's like, remember that lady that gave us that, you know, the situation with Lily? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, she just called me up and she was like, her female cat got out and got pregnant and had 3 kittens, right? And I was like, yeah, okay. And her kittens, I'm going to base coat with Vanelisa. I don't think I have any canny. I have a canny top coat. I don't think I have a base coat. Her female got out and she never had her. This one lady should not have cats at all. Her female got out and had kittens, and she has 3 kittens. One of them she gave to her sister. The other one she's keeping, and one of them she said she's letting out because it's not active. It doesn't do anything. The kitten's like, I don't know, a few months old. And she's telling me I'm going to let it out unless I come and pick it up. So I was like, what? First of all, who says this? Who is going to just let an innocent kitten out on the street? I don't understand. So my husband goes and says to her, don't let it out. I'm going to I'll figure out something and, you know, try to get a home for it. So he, you know, tells me this, and he comes home with Pearl. Well, her name wasn't Pearl at the time, but he said, you know, he gets to the house. This is what he tells me when he comes back. And the woman is there with the male cat, the male kitten. There was a male kitten and a female kitten. Obviously, the female is Pearl. And the male kitten, they're doting all over the male kitten. And Pearl is in the corner, just sitting there, like, just doing nothing. No toys, no, nothing in the house for this kitten. So my husband's like, well, no wonder the cat is sitting there doing nothing. You don't have anything for stimulation. It's a kitten. It needs stimulation. He said he went in and the woman wasn't even playing with the kitten, nothing. So he said, you know, he brought Pearl home, and she was a little, you know, obviously shy at first. First of all, she came into my house. There was, you know, 14 other cats here. Now, this is on the heels of, I don't know who's new or remembers that I had the other cat, Luigi, who was a little bit on the older side. Somebody had, I guess, put him out at another feral colony that my husband feeds at. I guess I don't know if these people knew that this cat was sick or not, but anyway, Luigi, we had to just put him down. So when I see Pearl, and if I have a picture of Luigi and Pearl, I'll put them side by side. Luigi and Pearl, they could have been like a long lost brother and sister because they were like identical. So I said to my husband, okay, so then I guess she's going to have to stay, because she literally, it was like maybe 2 days, and she was like this, best friends with like 2 other cats that are in the house, running around like a lunatic, you know, playing with all the toys, because I have 2 big boxes full of cat toys, and eating the treats, and just, you know, being a kitten and loving life. And the only reason why she wasn't doing anything at the other lady's house was because she just wasn't stimulated. Let's play with blooming gel today. She wasn't being stimulated, so of course she, you know, she wasn't doing anything. I don't know. I just don't understand people sometimes. Like, why would you turn around and sit there? And I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they know, or this woman knew, to at least call my husband and say, can you come and pick up this cat? But, and it's so funny because right before I was starting to film this today, him and I were having a conversation, and I said, you know, this person, because I wanted to get the story, you know, fully straight before I came on. I'm going to do the thumb, the ring finger, and the pinky black, and then these 2 white. Oh, well, I have this gray too. We'll figure it out. You know, just certain people just shouldn't be animal. They should not be taking care of animals. I wonder if this lady can even take care of herself. I don't know who she is. I've never met her before. And not to mention the fact that I do know that she does not live close to me. She lives like further out on Long Island. So, you know, he had to take time out of his day and busy schedule. And of course, it's not for her. It's for the animal. But I don't know. I guess people just baffle me sometimes. They just should not have animals. All right. I'm gonna cure those and think about what the next step is gonna be. Give me a sec. I'm back. I don't know what to do. Maybe, oh, I do know what to tell you though. If you want a really decent, good black, because, you know, everybody wants to know what, like, black and whites. Canny's black is amazing. Let me do white here. So I don't know even how. Get in the middle here. And this is also too a funny, I don't know how he even started with feeding the cats. Isn't that funny? I have to ask him that too one day. We should probably interview him one day. Should I ask him it? Let me know in the comments below. Should we ask Mr. Pretty Press-Ons? No, it's all right. But let me just see. I think that he possibly was just coming home from work or driving to work one day and ran into a colony. I do know that one day not too long ago, he was driving home. It's almost like he's got like this, like he's the cat whisperer. He was driving home from work, and out of the corner of his eye, he saw something on the floor moving, and he stopped the car. Like, he pulled over and he stopped the car, and he said, and he was like, he couldn't understand how people were just like kind of walking past and didn't notice it. This kitten, probably about maybe 3 months old, if that. And I want to apologize in advance if this bothers anybody, but it's the story. But where he was like bleeding from his mouth, and he like, and just people were just like walking past. But my husband got out of the car, and obviously he's got food, water, always drives with food, water, a trap, a net, blankets, and all this in his car. So and mind you, he is the partial owner, builder, executive, what is it called? The chief operating officer of a dialysis company. And so he pulls over, and he finds this cat that's like bleeding from his mouth, and the cat, he said, like almost was like relieved, like the way he made it seem was like the cat put his head down in his lap and was like, oh, thank you so much for like finding me. But couldn't understand how like people were just, the cat was almost in a place where you can see him. Like, it wasn't tucked away or anything. I guess it was on the floor in the street. I mean, like, I don't know how he could just be driving and see it, and just people just walk past and not see it, was beside, was odd to him. But he had to take it to the vet, and unfortunately there's like something here. Unfortunately they had to put him down, the cat down, but it was a female. And that's another thing too, a lot of females, he takes a lot of females off the street, which is a good thing, because that is a lot of unwanted kittens off the street. Not that female, because unfortunately that female passed away, but when you're taking the females off the street and you are I'm going to do 2 coats of this one. But when you are taking the females off the street and you're having them fixed, you're taking a lot of other unwanted kittens off the street, because it's just some, an abundance. I don't know about other communities in the country if that's like an epidemic, because here it is. There are just way too many kittens, and not enough people, not enough organizations, I guess, that want to help, or that or have the resources to help. So one person can only do so much, because it's not that I support him and help him in that way. I don't do enough. That's all I can do, is just help in that way. And I guess in a way that is kind of enough. But my house is full of life. It is full of life. Marie from Swatch With Me, and I will link her channel down below, because she's amazing. She's actually our Spotlight member for the lip smacking nails the Discord group this month, she was saying how she wishes she could have a house full of cats too. I mean, it's like a blessing and a curse, because though I love them so much, and every single solitary one of them brings like their own little different personality to the table. Sometimes it's a lot of work, because I can come home one day and they'll like, maybe there's like a hairball, like 2 hairballs in the kitchen and 1 in the living room and then 1 in my bedroom and then 1, and then because there's so many of them, we have to have 4 litter boxes, and then there's twice a day cleaning the litter box, and then there's twice a day of vacuuming, and then I have to, it's just, it's a lot of work to clean. So I have to hire a housekeeper that comes in once a week. It's not like for being bougie or anything like that. It's because I just need help for, cleaning up after them. And so thank God for Anna. Thanks, Anna. She's definitely not watching, but shout out to Anna. Or any housekeeper that's out there. But so it's like sacrifices that we all have to make, or a sacrifice that my daughter has to make, because she doesn't, like, even though she loves them, so cute, even though she loves them, and I'm sure that she's going to want to have, let me keep this out. She's going to want to have cats in her future, because she has said it already. Let me zoom it in a little. We had to put like a cage on her door, because she doesn't want, one day I'll show you guys around. She doesn't want to have the cats in her room, but we want the air to flow through the house, so she like has a cage on her door. It's the funniest. Anyway, so what are we gonna do now? I think I blabbed enough. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna? So let's talk about Lily. She's crazy. So Lily is extremely feral. She came in and doesn't allow anybody to play with her, to touch her. She does hang out with the other cats. Let's do purple ears, because I like purple. She does like hang out with the other cats, but she doesn't, oops. Does she have yellow eyes? She does have yellow eyes. Let me take a yellow one. She hangs out with the other cats. She doesn't let us pet her. She comes out to eat. Every once in a while, she will like be out in the living room and then not realize that we're coming out. Like, let's say she's out there at night and not realize that we're getting up in the morning, and like we'll come out from, I want to take my flip-flops off. We'll come out from like sleeping, and she'll realize that we just woke up, and she'll like jet for the under the bed. She's really funny. Let me get this and this. And I don't know if Kuromi's working. Let me see. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. I had to plug in Kuromi. She is not working. So I have to take this one. Let me make sure this one's working before I say anything. Oh, okay. All right. So I think on this nail we'll put. Yeah, so she's pretty funny. She does not. No, maybe we'll put that on the white one. We'll put some stickers on there. She hates when anybody is around. People, anyway. She doesn't, I don't think she minds her little cat friends. I wonder if the, where's the black and white sticker is going to show up on there. On the black. Good. I like this one. This reminds me of Pearl with her plane. Oh, is there a... Oh, there is. These are some thick stickers. Thickers. It's kind of hard to see. But I think I'm gonna put pearls around that one too. These flatbacks. Yes. Oh man. I feel like I said everything already then. This. Frame. It is so hard. I think these are all different sizes. They're supposed to be the same size, no? I'm picking them out and they look like they're all different sizes. I think I need more glue. Oh, I have another plan too for to do like one of those not picture in pictures, but like to have another camera set up. I don't know, something different. See, that's a bigger pearl. No, you don't belong. Maybe you do. See? Is it just me or the angle? Try one more. It might just be the angle that I'm on. Hold on. Sorry if I was out of frame that whole time, but all right, I'm gonna cure these, and then I'm gonna do, there's 4 there, I'm gonna do 4 on the top too. Push that up a little. And then let me take these 2. here. Where am I? See, I don't want to use these tweezers or anything that has to do with glue, because these are my sticker tweezers. Anybody else like that? Specific tools for specific specific things. Okay, let's see. Now I'm gonna do up here. I feel like it's this gem picker. See? Yeah, I think it was that gem picker. Like, it's hot. It was, it's too flat on top. But now these I gotta turn around. We're just hanging though. That's what we do here. We just hang. Oh, and you know what I'm thinking? Just let me leave it at this, because I do have, like, I do have cat stamping plate. Oh man, that turned around. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me not get too carried away. But the more that I think about, or the more that I do the stamping, the more I like it. That's why I was saying it. But I can't be here too long, guys. I got one more video that I have to shoot today. No, well, and I say have to, but I really don't have to do it. But I want to, I should say. One more video I want to shoot today. So, and it's Wednesday, my day off, but I got a late start. All right, I think, let me just, see, like, I'm trying to go even with the sticker so I'm not over the cat's head too much. I think I'm trying to be a little bit too particular with it, and I shouldn't be. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, that nail is done. Give me one moment. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's do now. Put the cover on that. I'm gonna take, let's see. Pinky. Put. Always dip too much. Always dip too much. So I think, oh, because that's a big charm, I'm going to take I'm not going to put this head on. I don't realize it, I guess, because I always deal with the short tips. I was gonna bloom. I don't know. Been in the mood to bloom, and then I forget. Let's see. I'm gonna represent. We're gonna represent Lily on the white. The white nails. Oh, these are nice thick stickers too. They got that thing on it. So, the only person that I know, so I was thinking about it as I was like talking about rescuing and fostering and things like that. So the only other person that I know that does nails and also fosters is Barbie Girl. So, oh, did you see what happened? That whole thing came off. It's supposed to be like that. So that's a bust. But if anyone else out there that I missed or forgot about or don't know about, can you let me know in the comments? Because I hate to miss you. Okay. There's something up with these stickers. I don't know why they keep like separating. See? I lost the tail. Strange. I lost the tail. I'm gonna get a black liner. That is so weird. So strange. That was really weird. But nothing a little liner gel can't fix, I guess. I wonder if they're like a little brittle. That worked pretty good though. That worked good. Okay, so let me see if there's anything in this box that would go good with that sticker. Oh, maybe a bow? Black and white bow? Is that a bow? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, there's that bow. There's this bow. Like with a little streamer. I'll put that one on. Super cute. really cute. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to edit in this video. It's gonna be a long one. So yeah. What do you think down below about the situation with Pearl and someone saying, you know, oh, I'm gonna just put the cat out on the street? Like, I mean, I know what everybody's gonna say, like, that's just a terrible thing, but like, I don't know, in some way, I think sometimes and I guess maybe now in retrospect, I'm thinking about it a little bit more, but maybe we should have said something like, I don't know as to go so far as to say something to like animal control about this lady, because I really don't think that she should be having pets. I mean, obviously, if she's allowing her spay and neutered animals out to run free and just like that's very irresponsible, you know. So just for that alone, see, these I'm gonna keep because this right here looks like sheen. So that's for a future, that is for a future video. But here, I'm gonna say, really? Like this could really pass for Lily. Because Lily is scared all the time. She's always scared. So that's Lily. That is all that one is gonna get. Smack dab in the middle. And then for the thumb, oh, that one there looks like Pearl and Alice when we hear about Alice too. But this looks like something Pearl would get into right here, this little cup. Make sure. This dog on here, that threw me off. That threw me off before when I saw it. I'm like, what the heck? Let me not rip this. It's very delicate. Very delicate. Don't know if that's centered. Yeah, I don't think that was centered. Oh, yo. Not that one. Let's see. Maybe little like caviar beads instead of like those pearly beads. It's hard to see her like head up there. Or I just leave it like that. hard to open. Ugh, it's so hard to open. Ugh, no, I should foresee them going flying. Ugh. Yeah, let me do that, and then just like just poke it around a little, cluster them a little. Cute. These are cute. Oh, bring it down a little bit more here. Just like that. That's all right. Oh, terrible. Here, let me just... because I'm going to top coat them anyway. All right, that's cute. I'm going to just top coat them and I'll be back with the final look. All right, here you go. Here's the finished product. Lily and Pearl. What do you think? Comment down below which nail you find the best. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. And yeah, if you like this story time of the kitties and you want to, you know, hear some more, let me know in the comments down below. I do have, well, so that's, I gotta make a little checklist on who I did. So that's now Lily and Pearl. So we have what, 13 more to go. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, put on your bell notification so that you know every time I upload a video. This was the first installment of Cat Chat. And like I always say, peace, love, and nails. Love you, bye!